All right, let's just lighten up the mood for a moment, shall we? You know, there was a time where the Republican Party could not stand the French, where the French fries were renamed in the Congressional Commissary to Freedom Fries. Well, those days are over. The national love affair with France, our national love affair, has been rekindled, except for it's all been focused onto Macron via Donald Trump's desire to physically manipulate just about every part of his body he could.
He's
now,
like a
look,
doll.
here's the point. It's odd.
It's
odd for... I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe I'm a little bit prudish with like public displays of affection.
Oh, yeah, to like a healthy degree in the opposite direction.
But this is odd. And the only thing I can think of throughout watching all this footage is that Macron is honestly just thinking like, this is all it takes. This is all it takes to manipulate this moron, is to just like hug him and to shake his hand and to tell him how great he is. And
it's super cool.
It's honestly like,
Let me just say this.
I think Macron is like in one of those moments where it's like it's like an out of body experience for him, and he just can't believe like this is the easiest thing he's ever done in his entire life, and he's manipulating theoretically the most powerful person.
Let me tell you this: if I was gay and you were my son, I would be so into you.
Let's just watch this compilation of their touching. This one is like the low-key one.
Thank you.
A little kiss.
I like him a lot. It's a great honor that you're here. But we do have a very special relationship.
That smile that Macron.
We have to make him perfect. He is perfect. You're a special friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you hear he said you're a respectful friend. A special friend. Ah, okay.
You're my special friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Long live the United States. Long live France. Thank you.
Great president. He's going to be a great president of France. That's my prediction.
I've been in office for a year.
Thank you.
Walk me off.
Walk me, big man.
I honestly... I honestly think that he just can't believe this is all it's going to take. It's just play the other one too. This is just too good. I'm sorry, folks. This is a little indulgent, but it's just too fun to watch this. I really do think Macron, he's like, I'm going to write memoirs about this, and I'm going to like, it's going to be hilarious how I manipulated him. And then look, this is what we're seeing in public, right? Like what's going on when they walk off and they walk down that hall? Like,
He asked me how big my penis was, and then he grazed his hands over and say, my wife is top 10 over 80.
I mean, I wonder if like Macron like literally like has said things to him like, your wife is much hotter than mine. Your White House is so much bigger. You're like, I wish I was as tall as you. I mean, just like all sorts of... Here, watch.
Président Macron, peuple de France, peuple d'Amérique. Il est maintenant you, and you're a special friend. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Macron, est un poupée.
Come here. Come in again. Whoa. There we go. Oh, more kissing.
I like him a lot. First of all, I want to thank
Une autre administration.
You know, Macron is no slouch himself in terms of bizarre physicality.
But I think that's because I just feel like he's forcing it so much. He's like, I'm really gotta
He's like, two can play at the Yankee handshake game.
I am hanging
No,
with the
we-
boys.
Okay, I guess I will touch you too in a way that is awkward.
Do you think that he got like some type of briefing? Like I want like briefing of like prep school culture in the United States. I want like bro culture. I want like
Trump was just like, you could just call my personal cell phone. You don't need your intelligence services to collect this for you.
that.
I remember
they
mom
came
would
in
give
and
me
they're
a
like-
bath,
and
and
they
then dad
literally-
would say, let's torture the maid. And then I went to my prep school,
I mean, do you
and we
think
shook
he's
hands like this.
like the bringing in body language experts who are saying like, okay, make sure that you always put your hand in his, like it's so he can grab you and just like lay your palm. I mean, I wonder if they've gone to that level
Probably.
of manipulation.
I have
Well,
no
that
doubt.
weird yanking handshake game Trump likes to play with people. It's like takes two to tango. Like he's actually, most people are like, what? And they just let him do it. And then he's like, nope, I'm going to yank this hand right back.
I feel like Macron must be surrounded with advisors so that they all know what he's doing, so that he can go back and just like laugh about it, like because he doesn't want to be left alone, with people thinking that he's not. Maybe I'm just projecting.
I don't
all
know
this.
if they were all
But doesn't it
laughing
feel like
about the
he's
part
changed?
where he literally walked him off like a poodle at the
I
end,
think-
like literally.
I think it's the only way that he would be able to do it, because it seems
Yeah,
like
there's no other way to.
his attitude changed since that first time at that meeting, right? Dramatically, right? Like where he was, basically like
He
shuffling-
swerved out of the way to shake Merkel's hand.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that somebody sat him down and said, like, look, dude, you can either put him in his place and suffer the consequences, or you could just roll this guy.
If you treat them mean, you keep them keen. So that's what Macron was doing the first time, and now Trump is thirsty for it.
At first, he was like, "How you get a girl sprung is you neg them." But now I have her, so then you attend to her with affection.
Now that he's emotionally vulnerable, I'll make my move and wrestle him in the
right.
Oval Office.
Now we have a passionate embrace after I have jeopardized his social standing through a handshake, and he is emotionally vulnerable. Then I will take him.
So while Macron was there, of course, the press.
You really don't like my shoes? Oh my God, he's so cool.
While Macron was there, the press, of course, wanted to take the opportunity to find out if Donald Trump is freaking out about Michael Cohen. This is from, I guess, yesterday. And so the question was asked, will you, or are you considering pardoning Michael Cohen? And here is what Donald Trump had to say.
And what about, Mr. President, what about Michael Cohen? Are you considering...
All right, thank you very much. Stupid question. Go ahead. Anybody else, please?
Now look at the look on Macron's face too. He's just like, I can't believe this. It's so insane. He's just
But Macron operates a more cerebral version of Trump. Like he never has press. He has some of the lowest press availability in the world. So I think on some level there's also just an element of like, yeah, that would be fun. I think the same thing. I have the same arrogance and impunity, so it would be fun to say that. They're actually pretty similar in some ways.
Game recognized game, right?
I would think. And of course, that's not a stupid question because, or to the extent,
stupid.
or to the extent that it is a stupid question, it's considering I've already written it up. I just have it in my desk.
Thanks, guys. That's not what we're talking about.